Wait, am I even supposed to say that on camera? Oh. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is KHANYI. This video is mostly about the makeup tutorial, how I achieved this look, as well as how I laid down my wig and some details about where I got the wig from and some of the products that I actually used to lay down my wig. I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Please do subscribe. I need subscribers. Oh my god, it's so lonely out here with the 45 of us. So please subscribe, like, comment, share and follow me on social media. I hope you enjoy the video. Please do give me a thumbs up if you love it and let me know what you'd like to see more of. Enjoy. So I have a few things to show you today. Firstly, I've already set my skin. As you can see, there's a nice glow there. I've been using the Yardley Illuminating primer. Guys, don't laugh, but I realized today that it was over. You know when a product is finished and you're like, I can probably still use it a few more times. I was wrong. So I had to do the black way. I cut it. I'm gonna buy a new one today. Okay, don't judge me. But yeah, so it's the Yardley Illuminating primer. Yardley Illuminating primer, I use that to prep my face. And then also because I have dry skin, lately I've been using the Kerstin Florian, it's a rehydrating serum. So I'll show you that. I'm not sure if you can get it online because I got it at a spa here in Dubai, so I'm not quite sure where you can get it. But yeah, I'm using that. So use something to hydrate your skin. And then I've also put in like a strobe light from MAC, and that's just to give you a bit of that glow. And also another thing that I want to show you before we get started is my hair routine, because today I'll also be putting on a wig for you, okay, and styling it. Yes. So I've been using, I just got my miracle drops, guys. I've been hearing so much about these miracle drops that I really hope they work. So I've been using them on my hairline. You obviously won't see now because it's only been a few days that I've had them. So I'll give you guys feedback on how they're treating me. In fact, if they do a really good job, I won't even need to give feedback because you will see the feedback, okay? My hairline will be popping. And then also to make sure my hair is moisturized, I'm using the Auntie Jackie grapeseed and avocado treatment. So you just literally just put it in directly to the scalp and then just massage it in. Okay, so that's just the few things that I wanted to show you before we get started. Now I will start doing my face. Also, to keep your skin looking good, hydrate and mind your own business. That's how you get that glow. Okay, let's get started. So excited. First up, I'm using my Fenty Beauty foundation, and this is in the shade 360. I've been trying this for a couple of weeks and it's really good. I like that it has a very skin-like finish, but I do mix it with a few of my favorites as well. So I'll just dab that in. It's up to you if you prefer using a brush or your hand. I do most of the time prefer my hand because it just blends it in like way nicer. So make sure you have some wig wipes on hand. Yeah. Also, as you can see, I have my little scab because I burnt myself with the hair straightener. Terrible. I'm terrible at these things, but clearly they look good. Make sure you go down to the neck, ladies. Next up, I am going going to put some concealer on. I use 2 concealers. The one, it's Lock It, but like I bought it at Sephora, so I don't know what the brand is. I just found it and I thought it was really cool. It's Lock It. And then the other one is my Studio Fix concealer from MAC. That's in the shade NC44, and this is in the shade D31 Warm. So this one is a little, it is warm actually, because it's a little more, it's got like an orange undertone, whereas the Studio Fix MAC one is a bit lighter. So I like to use both of them. I'll just blend that in. Next up, Studio Fix. So now I will use my finishing powder. It's from Black Opal. Never mind the scabs there. Black Opal, and it's in the shade Neutral Light 06. So it's a deluxe finishing powder, and it says here that it diminishes shine, natural matte finish, and yeah, it actually does do all those things for me. It's really good for, like, for instance, when I have it during the day at work, I'll have it the whole day without actually having to touch up. I'll only touch up like just before I go home, because I don't want to be shiny out in the streets, you know. Might meet my husband, I don't want him to see me all shiny, he must see me looking good. Anyway, I'm babbling, so let me drink some water. Let's put it on. Okay, so I'm gonna use this just under my eyes, and that's about it until later on when I need to revisit. Next up, I am going to use my Maybelline Matte Mousse in the shade Caramel Beige 51. As you know, I'm an absolute fan of Maybelline Matte Mousse, but the struggle is that like it's almost finished and I can't seem to find my shade in Dubai. Like everything is like too light. So if you're in South Africa right now and you feel like being nice, you know, you can just ship me some Maybelline Matte Mousse. I love Caramel Beige 51, I love Dark 2 and Caramel 16. So you can send me a bunch of those. Thanks in advance. Oh, you're the best. So now I'm going to contour using my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NW50. So it's quite dark. I use this to contour. So you apply it directly on the parts where you would like to accentuate your features. So cheekbones. I also apply here because of the shape of my face. So I have a bit of a, I don't know, oval or heart, whatever face. So I do like to put it along here as well. And then some on my nose. And of course, the big old forehead. I'm going to use a brush to just blend that in. Okay, so now I'm going to go back on my concealer because I do feel like it's not, you know, prominent enough, and I do need a really good look today because it's a special day. I'm going back with my MAC NC45 concealer. use my little sponge here to just blend that in. This time around though, I'm not pressing too hard on the sponge. I'm literally just dabbing. Back to finishing powder, and as I mentioned, I'm using the Black Opal finishing powder. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there for a while and I'll brush it off a little bit later when I'm done with everything else. Next up, I'm going for eyelashes. I'm gonna use my Givenchy mascara. This was a gift from a friend of mine. Thank you, Jane. I really love it. It's like almost finished already. So I'm just using this on my eyelashes, and this will also help to prep my lashes for my lashes. I'm just gonna go in with one coat. You don't need more than that. This is just so the lashes can actually hold. So next step is I'm gonna start prepping my eyelashes. Today I'll be wearing my Sophia lashes from Koukla Beauty. Sophia. So these lashes, guys, are so great. They're easy to put on, first of all, and they're very easy to maintain as well. So like brushing it through, cleaning the glue, they are so gorgeous. Okay, so to put those on, I have glue that I bought from H&M. I bought it a couple of months back. It actually lasts quite a long time, but right now it's almost finished, so I need to go, restock. Okay, so I'm gonna put some glue on my lashes, and then I'm gonna leave them there while I do my eyebrows. So I usually leave them to dry until I see the glue almost, because this glue is white, so when you put it on, it's quite thick and white, and I leave it on there till I see that it's turning like a bit of a transparent color. Then I know it's ready. Some people usually wait for like 60 seconds, but I think this glue is really thick, so you kind of have to wait a little bit longer than 30 or 60 seconds. So I'm putting it on directly on the lash line there. So while I wait for the lash glue to dry, I'm going to do my eyebrows. So my duo usually is a brown eyeliner and a black eyeliner, but right now I'm all out of black eyeliners, so I'm gonna use an old dry mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras, by the way, as well, but I'm not using this today for my lashes since I'm gonna put on my Mink lashes. So I use this, it's an old brush, guys. It doesn't really have much anymore. So I'm just using it to brush up my eyebrows and also to give my eyebrows a bit of a darker, undertone. Because this brown eyeliner is really light. So I'm literally just shaping right under where my eyebrows end or start, and I'm just going with the natural line, just adding and filling in where I feel necessary. Just to blend that in. Also, I'm using the miracle drops on my eyebrows as well to help them get, thicker. So I showed you the miracle drops earlier on in the video. They also help with eyebrows. That's what the box says. And I'll be shaping that in with my MAC concealer. So you basically outline where you filled in your brows, just to make them a little bit more prominent and to neaten them up. Also to get them on fleek. Yes, honey. Okay, eyebrows done. So as you know, I'm not much of an eyeshadow girl because I don't quite know how to use it properly yet. But today I will put on some eyeshadow because I feel like it'll complete my entire look. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty eyeshadows, and this was also a gift from my friend Jen. Thank you. You're like the star of my channel basically today. I love these shades, guys. This is my favorite. As you can see, it's the only one that has, well, these two have been used. I haven't used any of the other ones because I really just don't know how to do eyeshadow things, but I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna teach you. So I'm gonna use my favorite. Just gonna put on a little bit of it. Okay, I went off and did my second side off camera. And then I'm gonna use my eyeshadow palettes from H&M because there's this one color that I really like here that I'd like to put into the crease of my eye. So all of these shadows, and I'm gonna go for that one. It's called Repulse. So I'm gonna go on with that on the crease of my eye just a little bit. Okay, so my lash glue has definitely dried, guys. I'm gonna put that on off camera because it's kind of hard to maneuver on camera. My lashes are on and they look so gorgeous. Ooh. I wish you guys could actually touch these lashes. They are so soft. I love them. I live by them. They're everything to me. Okay, so wet wipes on hand to clean my hands. And now we'll get to the hair. I'll leave my lipstick and the powder for afterwards because a lot happens when you're trying to put your hair on. You don't want to be tested. Not today. Oh, I kill myself. Sometimes I really just kill myself. Was there something I should say on camera? Okay, so onto the hair. What you need for this part of the video is your hair glue, your hair, and an old toothbrush to help you. So first off, I ordered, this is GOT2B Glue. I'll be using this to secure my wig. The GOT2B Glue I ordered online, so I'm sure you guys can also buy it. It's really good because it's got a nice hold. I prefer the yellow one. There's a new one that came out that is more of a gelish, and I watched some YouTubers, they reviewed it and everyone was just saying how it's pretty much the same. It's just that it's got a transparent color because this one does have a downfall. The downfall is that when it starts drying, it can get like a little, what do you want to call it? It's sort of like crumbles. I don't know how to explain it. Like it'll have these little things, like it comes up. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's a thing. But you'll get used to it and you get over it because it's got a nice hold. So I will use this together with my Auntie Jackie Edge Taming Gel. You can get this at any Clicks or you can get it online. So I'm going to use those two products to put my wig down. And most importantly, I bought the hair from Sinazo, Mliswa. Sinazo is a hair retailer, reseller, entrepreneur. She's a hair entrepreneur. She sells hair and her hair is so gorgeous. I got the cap from my girl. Her Instagram page is African Salon Dubai, and she made this wig for me. I asked her to color it as well. So the wig was initially black. This is a 14-inch wig, Indian hair, and I've got a frontal put on. So you'll see that's the frontal. I got a frontal put on. So I bought the hair from Sinazo, and I got my lady from African Salon Dubai on Instagram to make the wig for me as well as color the wig. She did a really good job. Okay, let's put it on. So right now, what you want to do before you start putting your glue on, so I've put it here. I need to give myself a little bit more space so I can actually lay my edges. But just make sure, I'm sorry, there's a hair. Just make sure that the flaps of the wig are actually in the right place. Okay, there. And then other side, right place as well. Because once you put the glue on, you don't want to be struggling with trying to get the flaps in place. That's the last thing you want to do. Okay, so what you want to do as well is just get the hair out of the way. My glue. You just rub that on there. So the most important thing also when putting on the glue is to make sure that you level it out. You don't want like areas that have too much glue, because then they'll take a long time to dry and also it'll just be bumpy. So you want to make sure that it's as level as possible. I'll put it also just here to be able to secure my flaps, my ear flaps. The ear flaps are actually the hardest to stick on, to glue on. So I try to put as much glue there as I possibly can, hoping that this time around they will just stay. Honestly, it's a mission. So when you're using the hairdryer to dry up the glue, make sure that the heat is, well, the air is cold. So you don't want hot air, you want cold air, because the hot air will just melt it and it will just not be tacky enough. So you want to get it as tacky as possible so that when you lay the wig on, it automatically just grips. So most importantly, keep feeling. Okay, it's getting quite tacky. You must keep feeling as you go that the glue, you see this one, I put on too much on this part, so it's not drying quick enough. Okay, the glue is getting quite tacky. I'm gonna go once more just to make sure. Okay, now you want to lay the hair down. Side. My ear flaps never lay down, guys. I don't know why. Just press down like so. Hope it's sticking properly. But the front here, I noticed that I didn't stick it on properly, so I'm just going to put on some extra glue there. And then back to the hairdryer. Quickly. Okay, I think we're good, but yeah. Moya wale dryer chiller babes. it's not stuck. Anyway, anybody got time for that? Okay, so now we're getting to the styling part of the video. I'm just making sure the flaps are out, guys. It's so hard to get them to stick. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my Auntie Jackie gel to stick this front part up because it's just not obeying. Okay, we're all set, guys. So now the next thing that you want to do is obviously now style the wig to your preference. So you want to like lay some edges maybe. So I start by just brushing out and seeing which hairs are there and are short enough, because I'm not customizing this wig just yet. So right now what I do have on hand is scissors, and that's the last thing you want to use, but I am going to use scissors today just to cut off these ones a little bit. There we go. Not the greatest job, but it'll do. So now you want to start shaping them how you'd want. So that's how I like my baby hairs done. I'm really not going to do too much today, guys. I'm running late. I have a viewing to go do. I'm looking for an apartment. Okay. So today I'm going to do a side part, which is why I'm only putting on the things this side. I'm going to use my Auntie Jackie edge taming gel to lay that. So just have some powder on hand, because that's why I do my powder afterwards, because the taming gel actually gets a bit too shiny, and that's not a look you want, you know. Then, okay, I'm opening my side part right here. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the same brush that has the a bit of the gel, and I'm just gonna lay down these sides here. So I didn't put on any extra gel. I'm just using the gel that was on the brush already to just make sure my part is looking bomb. I'm done opening the line and laying the hair a little bit. I'm going to use my hair dryer to lay it down a bit more. I'm trying to rush now because I'm so late. So now I'm going to use heat, unlike previously. So as you can see, there's still a little bit of a bump going on here. I'm gonna take my brush again, dip in a little bit of the taming gel, because I don't know where my mousse is. And there you go, guys. This is the hair all laid and looking good. Yes, look at that. Wow. I didn't go to the extent that I normally do for the hair in terms of the baby hairs and stuff, but like I said, today I don't have much time anymore. But yeah, I'll do an extensive one when I actually customize the unit. So now I'm gonna go back to my face and just finish powdering up my face and do my lipstick, and then we can be done. So we left off at the powder stage. I'm just going to put powder all over the rest of my face and make sure everything is blended in. Now to highlight, I'm going to use my MAC highlighter. It's in the shade Oh Darling. It's the Extra Dimension Skin Finish highlighter. So I love it. I've been using it forever. It's even broken a couple of times, but I'm still on it. I mean, look at this. So I like to first just dab with my finger. I know it's weird, but I like it, and then put it on. This brush, just my eyebrows. You see that? I'm pressing very hard because I want to make sure it actually goes in. I don't want it to just stay up top. I'm going to go back with my brush that I used to contour. So it's got the dark concealer. I just want to blend out my forehead. Also, this makes my whole forehead look so much smaller. I don't like it. I prefer the forehead gang, which is why I need to customize this unit. I am going to put on some blush. Guys, I can't show you this blush because it's a mess, like it's so broken. But it's from Essence and it's in the shade Bury Me Up. I'm putting that on just to keep me sweet. Okay guys, and second last step before I finish off my look is my lipstick. I'll be using the Ruby Woo MAC lipstick because I'm so addicted to red. That's my thing. Some kissable lips, yes. And last but not least, I'll be using my MAC Prep and Prime fixing spray. Just wait for that to dry. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think about this video and what you'd like to see more of. Please do follow me on social media channels. You know, let's vibe, let's get to know each other, and yeah, let's grow together. Okay, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Have a beautiful one with your family and friends, and think of me, then tell your friends to come subscribe. Yes. Bye guys, love you.